So we are on top of the boat and it is like 4 stories up. I'm not even gonna lie, it's gonna be one of the tallest things I've jumped off of into the water, but we've got the crew, we're all geared up. We're gonna be doing some diving today. However, we wanna enter the water in the most epic way possible. So we're gonna be jumping off of this boat from the very top all together into the water. We didn't even check the depth.
No, but we should be fine.
We'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine.
All right,
let's do it. 3, 2, what? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my God, I felt like it was right.
Dude, I did a freaking backflip in the water. I hit and went. What's up guys, it's Brandon J, and today we're gonna be exploring underwater in the Amazon River. Right now we're actually at one of the native villages in the rainforest here in Brazil. Well, first things first, we all know the Amazon is probably a body of water that no one should dive in, but I'm with my crew today and it is a once in a lifetime experience, so we're gonna risk it. We're gonna go in and see if we can find anything. That brings me to my next point. This is why we're actually at the native village. Obviously the Amazon River and the rainforest is almost untouched. There's not a lot of people who live here. There's just a bunch of animals and wildlife, so there's not a lot of pollution or anything for us and the crew to find. So we decided to come to one of these villages. We figured that would be the best place where we could actually run into some treasure and potentially find something pretty cool. One of those kids just challenged Jake to a dance competition. Oh. He's showing him up. Do the dance. Oh, they're doing it. There it is. There it is. Come on, Jake, you got it. I can't do it. So this is gonna be our first time diving in the water. What do you boys think? Honest opinions here.
It doesn't look like we can see in that water.
No, it looks scary too. Now there could be big snakes in here, big alligators.
Big snakes, big alligators.
Viruses.
Stuff in the water that we don't know. I think we got all our shots. Right?
I think so. But when you think of Amazon, you think of the biggest, craziest, most dangerous creatures, and we're gonna be in that water today. I'm gonna send Tristan first.
So the Amazon's obviously not the safest place. I'm gonna be honest, I did not do my research on purpose. I don't wanna know what's in that water.
Remember we were at home and I was like, I don't wanna know. I don't wanna find out. My parents are like, do you know what you're getting yourself into? I was like, nope, and I guess we'll see when we get there.
I'm telling you, it's completely not safe. I do not suggest this to anybody who's watching. One thing we do know, that there are gonna be freshwater stingrays in the sand, which is gonna be the areas we're searching. There are anacondas, like for real, like this is the actual jungle, and there are giant caiman. There's a species called a black caiman, which is actually bigger than the boats that we came in here on. So
15 to 20 foot.
This is the jungle. It's wild, it's dangerous, but we're gonna make the best of it. It's a journey of a lifetime. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, so we're gonna go for it. I'm honestly so excited, but so scared to do this. When I posted that I was gonna be doing something like this on Instagram or even going to the Amazon, there were thousands of comments saying, Brandon, do not get in that water. Don't go in there, it's not safe, you shouldn't do it. But I couldn't come all the way out here, do all this fishing, go through the rainforest, do all this stuff, and not get in the water. It's just what we do. So I don't think we're gonna find a lot of treasure, and that's honestly not what this video is about. This video is about the journey, just going out, exploring, saying we did something crazy like this, and making the best of this moment. It's gonna be unreal, and I'm super, super freaking excited about it. First things first, you can't come to a village like this without saying hello. So we're gonna go up there first, and then we're gonna hop right into the water. Dude, they're having a blast. These kids are having a blast out here, man. Isn't this unreal?
So amazing.
All right, man, I'm excited. The one thing I wanted to do here in the Amazon was trade something for a cool spear. And I traded my dive knife. And the guy said $5 actually for the spear. And I told him I didn't have any money on me. But you can have any knives or scissors or anything I had on me. And I actually traded him my thigh knife. And I guess for USD dollars, I think it's over $300. Money does not mean anything to them, but for him, he wanted only $5 for the spear. But for me, I wanted to trade something that I love and use every single day, and that meant a lot to me. And that was my dive knife that I carry on my leg every single day, and it's the first knife I ever had in the river. So it means a lot, but now I got a really cool Amazon spear to take home to the US, and it's gonna look really cool above my office, and maybe next time I come to the Amazon we can bring this down here and maybe try to get some piranha or something with it.
It's so cool, man.
All right, we're going after the blue right there, or the white.
Oh! Oh my gosh, look. They're all playing soccer. I mean, how many times am I gonna have the opportunity to play soccer out here? These kids are good too. I've been watching them. They're really good. I'm gonna try to hop in there and see if I can play a little bit. Oh, that kid just scored, dude. He kicked it from way down there. It just went through the little hole. Kids just ran up there like, go! That is awesome, man. We're gonna try to play a game of football with these kids. We're just gonna hop in and see what happens. Huh? Let's play. Oh, we got the ball, we got the ball, we got the ball. Please. Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, look at me, oh, dude, these kids are good, man. I was looking for you. Tristan, Tristan! Go, Tristan! Tristan! Here we go. Hey! Oh no! Oh. All right, Jake, throw it back. Obrigado. Bye, guys. Bye. Obrigado. Bye. That's so awesome. Oh my goodness. So awesome, man. So, good news, bad news. Good news is the village was awesome.
Absolutely.
Absolutely awesome. The bad news is the water clarity is 0. This wind is so strong right now and it's blowing all this mud around, so you can't really see anything in the water. So we're gonna get our guide Alligator to take us to another spot where we're gonna have some visibility, be able to see, but it's all pushed together. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, don't leave without me, guys. I gotta hop on here. All right, bye guys. Adios. I'm gonna miss that place. I love that place. So we have reached spot number 2. It is pretty sketchy, I'm gonna be honest. There's no village or anything here. Our guide just took us to the clearest water he could find. And it is like this sandbar out here in the middle of nowhere. So there's all types of sketchy stuff here. We got all the trees over there. We've got a bunch of submerged bushes all in a sandbar. But as for diving goes, this is gonna be the best visibility we're gonna get, and it's still pretty terrible. Jake's down here in the water. He is terrified of running into an anaconda. So am I, and it is a very real threat, as well as a big caiman. So we don't wanna run into any of that. However, we do have to get in the bushes and stuff to try to find the fish. Whew, this is gonna be sketch, but it's gonna be fun. Here we go. Yeah, this is stupid. Here goes nothing. Woo! I got something! I got something! I got a piece of aluminum. Got like a little piece of trash. Woo! Ow! Ow! I got a thorn. I got a thorn in my hand. I got a thorn. Dude, it's a freaking submerged cactus. I hope that's not poisonous. The first 10 seconds here, there's a little plant. I was like, oh, a little plant. And touched it, and it was like so spiky, it put a little thorn in my hand. So, not good, not good. I don't know if it's poisonous or not. I guess we'll find out in like probably 10 to 15 minutes. But yeah, this is really sketch. I'm finding like little pieces of trash, but it's cool. It's something cool that like we get to experience. We'll definitely never get to experience something like this again. So, gotta go for it, I guess. Boys, you're never gonna believe this. Hey, cervezas! I got some drinks. I don't know how to say it because it's all in Portuguese, but we got, oh, it's tequila. It's got the top on it too, so it's good to go. It's got just a little bit of slime in there.
Of all places we've ever dived, this is definitely one of the craziest spots for sure. There's like not even, nothing even compares to this, bro. This is so stupid. We're not gonna find nothing, maybe other than like an alligator or an anaconda.
River treasure, found anaconda.
We're looking for trouble.
Yeah, we are. There ain't nothing in here.
We're just
but
like,
trouble.
we walked into the bar and punched the biggest dude in the nose. And that's the Amazon.
Well, I don't know what those boys are talking about. I'm still looking for treasure. I'm finding a few things, so I'm gonna keep going. Oh, I got a little bit more stuff. Oh, that is so terrifying.
Let's do it.
See you at the bottom, fellas. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it.
Scared me so bad. It disappears. I'm like,
I swam and I was like, wait a minute, I'm way in front of everybody. I turned around, saw Tristan, I was like, perfect opportunity. Rah! Jake.
Yeah.
What you got a little something on your face. Yeah, there it is. There.
Is that a leech?
I'm pretty sure that was anaconda juice.
Probably.
Or some type of parasite, so.
Definitely parasite.
It's nice knowing you, man. Oh, wow, boys. Wow, boys. I got this. This is what we got. What we got to work with. Oh, I love the land. Put me back on the land. Put me back on the land. Put me back. Wow. So sketch, dude. Are you boys ready to go dive in those trees? Because we're gonna have to dive in those trees.
No, I am not ready.
You're not ready.
I'm not ready at
We
all.
can use a tree as a protection, Tristan.
We
We'll
need
make sure one side's clear.
we need to act tough in this video.
Oh, yeah.
We're diving in the Amazon.
All right.
I'm not scared.
You boys ready?
I'm ready.
Oh,
With my mini knife.
I'm ready.
All right, guys.
Oh God.
Fresh territory. We haven't went over there. I want to be in the middle. I guess we're going to that tree. I don't want to go on this side. Brandon's the safest because we've already explored the right side. No.
Here we go, boys. Round two. That tree.
I'll get out of this water. It's too creepy. I don't like it. Come on, Tristan. There's anacondas in here. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, don't do two on one, don't do.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we're safe.
out of the
We're
water.
Safe. Yeah, we're safe.
Oh.
I'm scared.
Is mine still wet or is it good?
It looks okay.
It's okay.
All right, guys. We're out of the water. Oh no.
Oh,
what was that? No. Okay.
Am I safe?
Wait, let's go to that tree.
No, first one to land. First one to land is not anaconda bait. We made it.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Boys, we are pushing our luck here. We need to. One thing, when we were piranha fishing, we put our
Chris is still in the water like something still
Hey.
can't
Jordan, get you, Tristan.
when me and Jake were piranha fishing.
It's a lot scarier than we thought. I mean, we knew it was gonna be scary, but I think we're more scared than it is dangerous.
No.
No?
It's very dangerous.
I mean, we swam in that spot like 3 times and we swam back like an anaconda was still right there.
It could be.
We were like only 10 feet off the bank.
Jake
most
climbed in the
terrifying.
tree to get out of the water. It was probably the funniest thing I've ever freaking seen in my whole life. All right, guys, so it's time for me to show you what I found today. Obviously, you're not gonna find too much crazy stuff other than like crazy reptiles and whatever the heck lives out here. I've learned a new species of animal almost every day since I've been here. So I do want to show you some of the finds. Even though we're out here in the middle of nowhere, any trash that gets to any body of water is gonna end up either at the bottom of the water somewhere, it's gonna wash up on the land somewhere in the world. So I actually did find some really old plastic cups. I also found maybe like a piece of a plastic bag or something like that. These look like little old water cups, but just stuff like that either flies out of boats, or maybe sometimes there's some careless people that just kind of chuck it into the water, thinks it just goes away. But did find that. It is gonna be thrown away. Also, I found some chocolate cookies. The language down here in Brazil is Portuguese, so all of the people from the Amazon speak Portuguese. Therefore, I found a candy cookie bar, all written in Portuguese. I'm not really sure what type of candy this is, but the cookies on it look pretty good. My best find so far, honestly one of the funniest finds. Never expected to find this in the middle of the freaking jungle, but a giant bottle of vodka. It still has the lid on it, so I guess we could take a swig if we really wanted to, but it looks like it is full of freaking who knows what river nastiness. I don't know, man, it's crazy. But it is all written in Portuguese as well. Scarloff is the name of this vodka here. So I don't know, man, somebody was pretty upset when they lost this. A whole freaking bottle must have just fell over. Jake, I dare you to take a sip. You're gonna do it? Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. But
hey, you're spilling it, man. Save it. What are you doing?
This is really cool stuff. You know, it's not always about what you find. Most of the time it's about the experience to get to that point of finding something. So obviously it's gonna be hard to beat this. You know, we're out here in the middle of the jungle in some water that should probably never be swam in. And we freaking did it. We did it. So it's pretty cool though. My dive watch actually tells me how deep I am in the water, and every time I go down it actually drops a GPS pin of where I swam. So when I get home and I actually get service on my phone, I'm gonna be able to see the exact spots where we swam in the Amazon. It's pretty special. I might take those GPS coordinates and like maybe put them on one of the pictures and like frame it up in my studio somewhere. But you know, as a kid I never really thought I'd end up in the rainforest, something I always loved and was intrigued by. But here I am. Not only am I in the forest, but I'm in the freaking water. Look at Jake. He's over here freaking playing with little minnows.
It's like, these are the bad fish.
I was like, where is Jake at? I was looking all over the place. Found him right here in the sand, just playing with minnows, just in the middle of the jungle, just out here doing his thing. Guys, grab the camera. Bring me my camera.
All right, Brandon found something good. Whoa, he's over here, huh? What do you think you found, Tristan? His dignity?
Yeah.
It's a good. It's
so
a gig
bad
across the whole world to find your dignity.
It's so bad whenever we get each other's cameras that we just film the most stupid stuff. Hey, B.
My
Oh, my
name is Brandon.
Hey.
And I have something. I found something in the Amazon.
What do you think? Look at him.
Looking at it. All right.
If you guys have watched my videos before, you know I am known for finding one thing. I find it almost every freaking time I go. There was a span of like 2 months where every river treasure video I did, I found this. I came all the way out to the Amazon. We're deep in Brazil, and I can't even make this up. I found part of a freaking fork. It just haunts me, dude. They follow me around. A part of a metal fork in the middle of the jungle.
That's forking awesome.
That's forking awesome, brother. Honestly, couldn't believe it. I literally was like, oh, when I found it, I was like, no way. Little this was sticking up right here. And so I pulled it. I was like, what's this silver thing? I was like, this is good. Pull it out. I was like, oh, so funny. That's why I was like, bring me my camera. Come on, come on. So freaking funny, man. Looks like we survived, guys. Unless any of us got parasites, I guess we'll find out in about 3 to 4 days.
I do have an open wound.
So Tristan's probably got the parasites.
Hey, look.
But seriously, on a real note, this is one of the coolest, most off-the-wall adventures we've ever taken. This whole week has been an insane journey. We did want to save the diving for the last day, just in case one of us did get deathly ill. Obviously didn't find a lot of stuff, but that's not what this one was about. This one was just going out here doing something crazy like this. When I told all you guys on Instagram that I was going to be be going to Brazil. Everybody was like, do not get in the water. You better not be looking for treasure, Brandon. There's a bunch of stuff. And I was like, I mean, yeah, but it would be cool. And
We had to do it. Yeah.
and the guys was like, this is what we do. We got to do it. They're going to see it. They're going to want to see it. Not only was it a cool adventure, but I got to experience this whole thing with two of my best friends in the world. We've done some crazy stuff together, and this has to be one of the wildest. I feel like now when people ask us what's the craziest thing we found, we can always tell them the crazy stuff. But when they say, what's the craziest place you've ever dove? I don't have to say some crazy little dirty pond. Now I can say the middle of the Amazon jungle.
What's so crazy is like, there's been multiple checks off the bucket list on this trip. Like, what's the craziest thing you've done? Check. What's the craziest place you've dove? Check. What's the craziest and most crazy thing you've ever experienced? Amazon. That's like I say, just the Amazon.
Dude, I feel so freaking dirty right now. I have the weirdest freaking little stuff kind of crawling on my wetsuit right now. I don't know if these wetsuits protected us enough, guys.
Yep.
Honestly, don't even know what to say. I'm kind of at a loss for words. This is by far the most unreal. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The past few days in the Amazon have been absolutely unreal. This is something I've always thought about doing ever since I was a little kid. When I was in class, we used to study this place. I was in art class. I always drew pictures of the big trees and the bromeliads and all types of wildlife that lives here. While I was here, I got to spend time with the natives. I got to go at night and catch alligators with people who live off the land that are absolutely fearless. I got to experience the village and fly drones with all of the little kids. There were so many things that I got to do in this adventure that I never even dreamed of. And to top all of that off, I got to dive in one of the most amazing pieces of water in the entire world. People learn all about this place. It's the one and only place in the world that inhabits this much wildlife. This is a special place. It's a special place, and it's even more special that we got to experience this all together. We got to dive in it and just have one heck of an adventure. This is the last day in the Amazon. I am going home, sweet home. We still have a little bit of time before we get there though, so I don't want to jinx it. We didn't get bit by any alligators. We didn't get hit by an anaconda. Tristan did slice his thumb open with a knife, but that's okay. That's a whole nother story for another day. But at the end of the day, the crew and myself, we couldn't have done this without you guys' support. You watching these videos, you allow us to live our dreams and do ridiculous off-the-wall stuff that we've thought about doing ever since we were little kids. And to me, that means the world. So I want to say thank you guys so much for allowing me to go on my wildest adventures. And thank you guys for watching and allowing me to share those adventures with you. With that being said, this is the last day in the Amazon. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing us to do something this crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more unreal adventures like this, your boy is down. I'm hooked. I'm going to be going out of the country probably every 2 weeks because this trip was so sick. But if you do want to see more crazy adventures, make sure you drop a big old thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. If you are subscribed, turn those post notifications on because at this point, you never know where the heck I'm going to be diving in the world and you don't want to miss out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will catch you guys on the next adventure. Peace out.
You and I till the end, don't need to pretend again and again.
Bye guys. See ya. See ya. See you guys. What? This? Oh, they did it. Bye guys. Boom, boom. Bye.